The Dow took a substantial dip, similar surrounding counties, same numbers. So this is not unusual. This is not shocking. It's unfortunately a result of a pretty substantial dip in the market.
That's St. Johns County Commissioner Henry Dean speaking after reviewing the county's annual investment report. He says the disappointing returns aren't specific to St. Johns County. It was a tough year for the county with inflation, rising interest rates, and declines in the stock market. Commissioner Krista Joseph expressed concerns and asked Clerk of Courts Brandon Patty when the contract with PFM Asset Management is up for rebidding.
There's a lot of questionable holdings, I feel. I just saw some B on there and a lot of foreign companies, too. So when is the contract up for rebidding?
I don't have that information offhand, but I will find out.
Her concerns were echoed by resident Ed Slavin.
PFM is a subsidiary of U.S. Bancorp. When was the last time the PFM's contract was rebid? Let's look for somebody without a conflict of interest. Let's look for somebody that's not owned by U.S. Bank.
Joseph asked about holding a public review of the investments.
Who does the investment policy? I feel like we could do better.
The commission has the authority to write its own investment policy. The last time that the policy was revised was back in 2021.
Can we get together to do that at some point and just look at some of the investments? Everything changes every year.
I think that's a question, for legal.
Publicly noticed sunshine meeting scheduled at your discretion. It just has to comply with the sunshine law, that's all.
ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance. This investment criteria has been controversial after Governor Ron DeSantis eliminated ESG considerations from state pension investments. Given that, Commissioner Christian Whitehurst made this motion.
I'd like to direct our Clerk of the Court and Comptroller and PFM to prohibit ESG considerations as a part of our investment policy.
A motion to accept the report with the amendment to prohibit using ESG guidelines in investing was unanimously adopted. This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. Florida's 6th District Congressman addresses how China's aggressions are impacting its citizens and Chinese Americans.
Representative Michael Waltz says supporting the Chinese people is paramount.
Right now, you have an ongoing genocide, the largest and most deadly genocide since the Holocaust of World War II going on in China. Anywhere from 2 to 6 million people in concentration camps, forced labor, forced rape, and sterilization of women of ethnic minorities so that they can basically eliminate the next generation. So we absolutely should be actively supporting the Chinese people in China that are being oppressed, but then obviously Chinese Americans.
For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
If you head downtown this weekend, you'll see something from a distance, and it won't only be the 208-foot cross. Liz Ryan explains.
There'll be a monster Ferris wheel, a lot of rides for kids of all ages. There will be carnival games.
That's Deacon Brian Ott, principal of the Cathedral Parish School. The normal peace and tranquility at Mission Nombre de Dios will be temporarily interrupted by fun and games.
The festival is going to run from 5 o'clock Friday, and then it kicks off at noon on Saturday and Sunday and runs until 10 o'clock Saturday night and 9 o'clock Sunday.
You can save a few bucks by buying tickets in advance.
Advance tickets are currently being sold at the Cathedral Parish School on St. George Street, as well as Ameris and at Carmelo's.
Swing by the grand prize tent and pick up some raffle tickets.
The raffle will have a grand prize of $10,000, second prize of $500, a third prize of $250.
And it's all for a good cause.
Proceeds go to the Cathedral Parish School. We have a student population of almost 350 children right in the heart of St. Augustine, and start saving money away from the next building project because we've been growing rapidly and have an ever-expanding set of needs for our wonderful students.
For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in St. Johns County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
This weekend, the Bartram Trail High School Theater Department is presenting Matilda the Musical. Matilda is a captivating masterpiece that revels in childhood innocence, imagination, and friendship. Sunday, join Barnes & Noble for a children's story time. This week, they will be featuring The Serious Goose by Jimmy Kimmel and I'm Not Scared, You're Scared by Seth Meyer. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's local morning news. I'm Rich Carroll.